Good evening once again. Minute by minute, we are getting closer to the finish line in the race for the White House. All eyes now on the battleground states tonight, where votes are still being counted at this hour. Some of the key states have shifted today in favor of Joe Biden, including Georgia and Pennsylvania. The former vice president is now leading in those states, but the margins there are razor thin. Here is where we stand tonight. According to the Associated Press, Biden needs just 6 electoral votes to be called the projected winner. ABC News will have continuing coverage beginning here at 6:30 on ABC's World News Tonight. And here at home, we are getting a look now at new numbers tonight, breaking down the record voter turnout this year in Erie County. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley goes in depth, showing us how the presidential candidates performed in Buffalo and the suburbs and the surrounding counties.
We can certainly understand what's going on in Pennsylvania and Arizona, Georgia, because that's the process that we have to go through.
More than 83,000 mail-in and absentee ballots are now being sorted by workers at the Erie County Board of Elections, with more expected to arrive by the November 16th deadline from overseas and military voters. It is a huge amount when you consider only 24,000 absentee ballots were submitted during the 2016 presidential race.
So this is almost 4 times as many ballots that we're counting.
Thousands of provisional ballots were also submitted by people who showed up at the polls and were not listed in the poll books. Those now have to be validated.
To make sure that people are entitled to vote, but they only vote once.
Counting the provisional and absentee ballots will not begin until November 17th, but the unofficial results of in-person and early voting are available. According to the New York State Board of Elections, President Trump won 7 of the 8 counties in western New York with around 60% of the vote or more. But Joe Biden won Erie County with 55% of the vote. Taking raw data supplied by the Erie County Board of Elections, we crunched the numbers to see how the candidates did locally. Joe Biden dominated in the city of Buffalo with 77% of the vote. He also won in Amherst, Lackawanna, and the town of Tonawanda. President Trump did very well in the suburbs, winning Clarence, Hamburg, Lancaster, and West Seneca.
We're now methodically going through all of the 832 precincts to pull out any ballots that may have been left within the supplies of the inspectors.
The final results can still change, though, as the election results will not be certified in Erie County until later this month.
There's a lot of work that gets conducted within the 2 weeks up until when we begin counting.
Elections officials tell me it is unlikely that those absentee and provisional ballots will change the presidential outcome here in Erie County, but they could have a big impact on 3 other races affecting the Assembly, State Supreme Court, and Lancaster Town Council. In Buffalo, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.